our first pupil today was Libby Gill, who's driven all the way from Cornwall this morning. She was on her own 12-year-old horse that she's owned for 10 years, and her mission for the day was to gain some confidence with her jumping after a bad fall 4 years ago. So what we did was start with some pole work, some grid work built up to a very small course, just trying to take the theme of the pole work through around the course and not overcomplicate it. I think show jumping we sometimes overcomplicate as riders, and she did a very good job of keeping it simple and making a super job of her course.
I've just had a dressage lesson with Hannah, and we've been working on balance and self-carriage and lots of transitional work to try and get him to work more from behind.
He's got very big paces and likes to take those paces sometimes a bit long. So we've been working on a lot of transition work, forwards, back, trying to get the horse a little bit rounder, more through his back, more connected by using the transitions forward and back to get this connection. In the canter, she does find that he takes her on a little bit, and the canter gets very big. He gets a little bit too strong, therefore she gets too holding him, then he gets too tight in his back. So we've been working on, again, transitions, so just making him stop and go and stop and go, so he starts to listen to the half halt, so she can lighten him in her hand within the canter. Working on her counter canter to help her with the balance.
I've had a fabulous time today. It's been lovely, and the sun's even come out, which is very nice.
He weighs 544 kilos today, and we've done his condition score. We've condition score him just over ideal at a 3.5. So he is carrying a little bit extra weight just at the minute. Not so much of a problem coming into the winter, but we'd like to see him perhaps a little bit lighter coming out of the winter. Because you've said from a behaviour perspective he can be perhaps a little bit stressy in his temperament, but then can lack a bit of stamina. We want to make sure that the fuel that's going in is slow releasing energy to support the work that you're doing, and hopefully to help his temperament. So feeding a fibre diet, we know from research that we get horses with more consistent behaviour and are less reactive to new situations, so hopefully that should suit him better. And then we'd recommend a balancer to make sure he's getting all his vitamins and minerals, so we would add that in at 100 grams per 100 kilos body weight, so 550 grams for Sherbert, to make sure he's getting everything he needs.